Hey guys, welcome back to Hanging with Stephanie. Hi my hangers! Today, look what we have here. So, I done ordered the Damedash butter sauce. So let me take a thumbnail of this real quick. Alright, here we go. So I'm going to leave that here. So today I got some vittles for you. I got some potatoes, eggs, lemons, and snow crab legs. Man. Let me break this down a little bit so it won't be in the way. Here's the Damedash sauce right here in the middle. I'm going to lay these down for you. Is that better? Yeah. And then here's the sauce right here in the middle. Okay. Ooh, did that just fall? It's okay. It's the table right here. It's okay. So, let me start on these things. So, look, I'm not talking to y'all because I'm just ready to try this because it just looks so good. And this is my first time. I actually ordered two. This is my second time ordering it. But the first time I ordered it, I haven't used it. It's still in the freezer. Well, I have one in the freezer and one right here. So I was like, I gotta use this. I gotta do this. So when the second one came, I was like, I haven't even used the first one. So I had to get it done. So look, I got it on there. It's nice and dripping. Look at that. I'm going to squirt a little bit of this on there. This is good. It's sweet. It's tangy. It got a little heat to it, not a lot. Because, you know, I do hot stuff. But it's not too hot. It's not too hot though. It's just right. I did these snow crabs just right. I put them in the oven and I sprinkle lemon juice and butter. I used Old Bay. I actually used 3 different types of Old Bay. I used a garlic and herb one, a lemon Old Bay, and then I used the regular Old Bay. Look at this. Look at that. Just right there. Look at all that onions and stuff. Yeah. So how's your Thursday going? Because for me, mine's going real good. Man, these snow crab legs are good. The sauce is nice and sweet. I can do this sauce because it's not a bitter sauce. Let me dip it. Yes. that sauce is good. That sauce is really good. I really like that. Oh, y'all, today I decided to treat myself. You know, it's very seldom I get me some soda, but when I do, I love me a nice cream soda. I'm going to pour it right into my glass with my ice. Let's see if we can hear the music. Making sure it don't go over. Oop, there we go. Put my little straw. You know how people be having beer with crabs or with snow crabs or something? I got me my cream soda. Oh, look at that. This is nothing but... I'm gonna set this right here for when I'm on this side, so I don't have to keep crossing back and forth. Look at that. Let me use that as a little boat. Look at that little boat. All that sauce dripping out. You know what? King crabs are good because they're big and you get all the meat out. But it's nothing like some snow crab legs. Maybe it's because I grew up on them. I don't know. Blue crabs and snow crab are what I grew up on. Besides the shrimp and stuff. But as in crabs. That's what we had all the time. Plus, it didn't hurt that my grandmother and grandfather had a boat. So, we went crabbing all the time. She took us crabbing. And as we got older, my uncle then, after they used all their boat up and the kids got older, everybody got older, and they stopped going crabbing. Because they bring them home. As they washing them and putting them in the pot, they let them crawl around on the floor to scare us. Just imagine. Just imagine y'all growing up on a, or standing off the pier. We would stand off the pier and go. That was the best. So right before my uncle got his boat back in, when did he get his boat? It had to be back in maybe Carnival was born in 2014. So, maybe it was 2013 or 2012. Because the kids was little. It had to be like 2012 or 2013. Because the kids was little. And I'll insert some pictures after when he finally got the boat. How he took us out on it. Well, we would always go. My grandmother, him, my aunt, we get up. Look, we were supposed to leave the house at like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. So my aunt would come get me. She picked my grandmother up, then come get me. And then we supposed to meet at my uncle's house. This is like 4 o'clock, 4:30 in the morning, right? And, y'all, my husband was home with the kids. I ain't leave the kids in the house by themselves. We would always go on a weekend. He was off on the weekends. And, Saturday mornings. And we get to my uncle's house. Of course, he not ready. And just imagine, just before he got the keyless entry, where you just type in a code. Imagine keep calling somebody's phone and nobody answering, then you finally get to the house, you got to bang on their door. Imagine. No. So we banging on the door and found, oh, that just went down. Wrong pipe. Finally, he opened the door. And we can finally get on the road and go. He has keyless entry now. And we all got the code. So guess what? We can just roll up in there. Man, we would take the boat all the way out. We was going out West Point at first. But then we found another spot called Wide River. That's out Eastern Shore, I think. It takes about an hour and a half to get there. We'd be all, just imagine. I have a picture, right? I'm sitting in the back of the truck. They in the front, I'm in the back. And all I can imagine, and somebody else was riding behind us because we all couldn't fit. Just imagine you turning around this big old, you looking in this big old boat with the point is sitting like right behind you. Y'all know I watch, what's it called? Paranoia stuff, activity, and then, what's the other one? Where, the plane blew up and the boy saw it coming, but they cheated death and stuff. Who knows that movie? God darn it, what's the name of it? I don't know. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Oh, you want some? This egg, y'all. And potato. You cannot do this sauce and not do egg and potato, okay? You can't. You can't. You can't. You can't. Oh my God. Ooh. Come on, come on, come on. Anyway, I can't think of the name of them. And I forgot what I was talking about until just now. Because that was just so good right there. But anyway, so I'm sitting here like, oh my God, let me move. I gotta move. All I see is something, I was hitting something, this thing coming through the back of the car. And that's my head. And my aunts just sitting there laughing, talking about, you crazy girl? I'm like, yeah, okay. But I'll insert some pictures because we used to have fun. We had some fun out on the boat. And then one time, I told him the boys was turning 11. The twins. And I told him to rev up the boat because their birthday's in September. And because their birthday's in September, it's after Labor Day, so all pools and stuff are closed. Because their birthday's September 9th. So I was like, okay. It's Labor Day weekend. So what we decided to do was I said, let's make this whole weekend about them. They've been wanting to get on the boat, and that was their first time getting on the boat. Because I took them to the dock and let them, me and my aunt and stuff, we took the kids before they got the boat to West Point on the dock. And we was like, stay back, stay back. You know, we was super like, because that was the first time I took my kids to the dock and to that type of water. And I'm like, oh, I was on one, okay? Because it's just, let me use this one, work it down, so. Just because that was their first time, they were little, you know. I didn't like it like that. I didn't like being on the dock with them. I like being on the boat better. I like the boat situation better. So what I did was ask my uncle to get the boat together to let us go out on it for their birthday. So they had that whole little day planned. We went out on the boat for their birthday. Then we went to a swim park. But that wasn't for their birthday. We did that a week before. Because we celebrated their birthday basically the whole next week. So the prior to their birthday was the weekend of Labor Day. I think it was like the 6th or something. I don't know. Whatever it was. It was Labor Day. And that was the last day the park was going to be open for swimming. Glendale Splash Park. So we took them there. Afterwards, and let them splash around. And that was the day for them. And then the next weekend, they was out of school that Friday. So on that right there was good. We left that night and headed down Virginia Beach. I had family down in Virginia. And we went down Virginia Beach, got a hotel, and we spent Virginia Beach for the rest of their birthday. The rest of that weekend. So they enjoyed that. We love love birthdays. That's how my family is. We celebrate birthdays. We love birthdays. Even if it's not a huge party, we still go out to dinner or something. It doesn't matter. And everybody shows up for dinner. And we sing happy birthday or whatever, you know. That's just what it's about, family time. Y'all hear that little boy? That means you know, once we start hearing him, that means he's tired of them. They trying to get back down here. And so that means it's almost time for me to wrap it up. But we still got some, but I got through a lot of these, so I'm gonna get through like 3. Oh, yeah, this is good. I definitely gotta use this one there. Let me take the seed out. Well, so, as a matter of fact, March coming up. That's my daughter's birthday. But she's not until the end of the month. March 29th. And she's been talking about it since January, okay? Good thing is she only want to go to a sushi restaurant. That's all she want to do. I'm like, let's go. One of them sushi Japanese restaurants though, where they cook in front of you, like a steakhouse. So we're gonna do that. Another potato, guys. Make sure I'm not eating no seeds. Do I look shocking? Look, I got a box on both sides. Oh yes, it's got a nice big piece on there. But yeah, I'm putting some clips so y'all can see. And Connor was just a baby on the boat, and he enjoyed it, okay? But he loves the water anyway. He's a water baby. I had him on the beach at 2 months old. I mean, he wasn't in the water, but we were sitting on the beach That was the year he was born. That we the boys turned 10. And we went to Virginia Beach then. He was like 2 months old. That's when I was nursing young. And Connor, when he never used the bottle. Well, let me say he used the bottle twice. And that was when I ate too many crabs when he was about a month old. I went to he was born in, yeah, it was a month later. I went to a crab feast. And I had too many crabs. I guess the crabs went into my system too much. And prior to that, he had never had a bottle. I was solely breastfeeding. So where I went, he went. Nobody else could feed him. And I went to a crab feast, and I guess the crabs got into my bloodstream, to the milk stream, whatever. Well, she's not allergic to crabs now, because he eats seafood. But whatever happened, I think he was just too young. That sauce was good, guys. It was on the plate. It didn't agree with him, and he broke out. So the doctor told me to try to get it out of his system. He gave me a formula for him. He gave it to me and said give him formula every other feeding and give him breast milk, and do that for 2 days. Well, that formula Connor didn't take well to that formula, so that didn't work out too much. And then with the bottle and stuff, that didn't work out too well. So after that, he just went straight back to nursing. I just stuck to not eating certain things because of him. So I decided just not to eat certain things until he was older. And I nursed him for Connor wouldn't stop until I tried to stop after a year like I did the rest of the kids. And you know the last one always is the spoiled one. So considering he didn't take a bottle or nothing, he would have had to go straight from at 1 year old, stop nursing and going straight to a cup or a sippy cup. And that wasn't working with him. He wanted the breast milk. I mean, we'd be in the store, guys, and he'd be pulling my shirt down talking about Hiiiii. In the middle of the store, just leaning down, sticking his face down, talking about Hiiiii, okay? So he was 2. He was 2 when I stopped nursing him. Because I had to do it, because I knew when he turned 3, he was starting the Head Start. So in order to start Head Start, he had to be potty trained, and he had to be eating out of a he couldn't be still on the nipple, okay? That's all I'm saying. So we had to work. I had to wean him on little by little, and it started at night, putting him in bed, because I like my sleep in the morning. And the kids at that time, the older ones, set their alarm. They would get dressed. I'm telling you, at 11 and 12 years old, they were setting their alarms, getting dressed, and letting me know, Ma, the bus is here, we're leaving and going to school. And I was still in the bed with Connor. And the bus was right outside our house. And remind you, we grew up just before we moved here. They had been in the same school all their life. Everybody knew us. That was 9. So yeah, that was the good thing about that. But even now, y'all, my kids are in the, my boys are in the, I say 11. Please, I'm not pushing them that fast. Let them stay where they at. My boys are in the 9th grade and Katie's in the 8th. Since we moved up here, and they be like, Ma, you didn't get up with us when we was in Maryland. Why you getting up with us now? I'm not familiar with this area like that. I can't. I got to see you out. I mean, in the morning before they left, they still got their hugs and their kisses. They let me know I'm leaving, give me a hug, kiss, all that. But I'd be still laying in the bed with Connor because as soon as you got out of bed, the who roll over. You can't move without him. When he was a baby, you couldn't move without him getting up. Guys, I'm not going to hold y'all much longer. I'm going to wrap this up, but I will still be finishing up my little snow crab legs. Because the snow crab legs are not making me full. But, like, comment, and subscribe. Because I know you enjoyed this. Because I did. Bye.